Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Kingdom Mod Let's Play for Mount & Blade Warband. So, I'm a little bit behind on recording this week, as you guys might have noticed. Just having one of those weeks, or really one of those lifetimes, you guys know how it goes. Anyways, trying to catch back up. So, today's episode, we're going to try to take Jilkala, and be one step closer to eliminating the Kingdom of Rhodoks for good. Hopefully this blow will be significant enough that most of their lords abandon them and either come join me or go join people who aren't at war with me. But we will certainly find out. This is, I believe, King Gravis' last fief. I don't think he holds anything else. Maybe villages, but those will, go along with the town and castle here. But I'm pretty sure Ibdilla's castle belongs to possibly Talbar or somebody else that we've spoken to recently. But yeah. So we have taken all of this here, either through conquest or through, I'm not sure how to describe that really. Diplomacy, I guess. We've, converted a couple lords to our cause, and some of them have brought their territory along with them. Not all of them, though, of course. Anyways, so we're going to try to make Rhodoks that much weaker today. That said, as I was scouting out the garrison here, I ran into a pair of Rhodoks lords, so we're going to defeat them and prevent them from garrisoning this further. And they shouldn't be too difficult. Let's see here. Yeah, neither of them has particularly great troops. They're both below like 70 men. And for the most part, they have low-level crossbowmen and recruits. So this should be a pretty good opportunity for us to gain some XP without really taking any casualties. So let's go ahead and wipe these guys out. So, Lorican's not on particularly great terms with me, but, yeah, minus 16. And let's see, Kernays, or whatever, is the other guy. I don't think either of these guys like me very much, so this actually works out just fine. No point in discussing anything in private with him, he won't be having it. So let's jump right into, no, not that. Not that he could do anything anyways, but right into battle. So, pretty even fight here, although my army is a bunch of battle-hardened veterans and theirs is a bunch of recruits. Alright, so the enemies finally decided to charge. I'm going to go ahead and send in my infantry and cavalry here. So far, the archers have gotten a decent amount of kills for me, but they're not going to win this battle. I'm going to need to send in the cavalry to do that. And I will, of course, join them. Let's try to get this guy chasing after my knight there. You got my way. Oh, you're already dead. Can I get you? Yes. Oh, I didn't kill him. I thought for sure that would get him. Generally, if I connect with this lance, they go down, but not always. Let's see. Everybody can charge at this point. Archers, feel free to join the fray. Okay, let's swing around and get some of these guys trying to flee. Oh, apparently they changed their minds. Oh, he blocked it. There we go. Really? It still didn't go down. Caught him right in the shoulder. There it goes. Right in the back of the lance. That'll do it. Okay. So they are dealt with. I don't think we had any casualties there. Oh, apparently we did lose a caravan guard. And a couple wounded, but otherwise we did just fine there. Let's see. Well, nobody's really able to pay a ransom if I take him prisoner. So maybe I'll try to turn... you know what the thing is? He's not a very good person. So I don't want to recruit him to my kingdom. So I'm just going to take him prisoner, even though I know that nobody will be able to pay his ransom. So he's just going to sit there. We weren't able to capture the other guy. But yeah, even their king has been sitting in my prisoner thing for quite a while. So let's see. We'll grab up whatever we can carry here. Basically everything except for the recruits. That's fine. And let's see. I'll grab whatever I can carry. Although most of this is pretty worthless. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to track down one of my lords and call up a campaign, or at least some semblance of one, and come back to take Jolkala. Okay, so I'm in a bit of a tough spot here. I was headed back to Veluca to find one of my lords, and a couple of things happened. First of which, Count Tarchis here was trying to raid Chesa, so I chased him off, and it looks like if I stick around for a second, Turbidin will catch him, and I can let him handle that. And secondly, Vinecord came under siege, so I'm going to have to ride all the way up there to run off whoever's attacking it. Unfortunately, that's going to be a common theme moving forward, and has been a common theme for a while now. So, yeah, I kind of have to go defend this. But let's make sure first that he turns around and gets caught. Or am I going to have to defeat him? It looks like I'm going to have to defeat him. Oh, no, okay. I won't get involved. I'll let Turbidin handle it. So, the Kingdom of Rhodox has offered me a peace agreement. I'm going to decline, and this is probably the only faction that I would decline a peace agreement with. Anybody else I would be happy to accept, but since we have them on the ropes and are about to defeat them, I don't see any reason to give them any sort of reprieve. So, sorry guys. Oh, and the Saranids have declared war against the Kyrgyz Khanate. This will actually help me quite a bit because the Kyrgyz were at war with me, and while they weren't bothering me too much, occasionally they would come down and harass us. So this puts a nice little buffer between us where if they want to come attack me, they're going to have to run through a lot of enemy territory to do it. So that will be very helpful. And let's see, there's also been a border incident between the Swadians and the Nords. So hopefully that will turn into something as well and give the Swadians another fight, or another front to fight on. Alright, so I have caught the Nords who were trying to attack Vinecord Castle, and we're going to attack them right now. Jarl Serdun is the one who is leading them, and we are going to defeat him and potentially take him prisoner. Alright, so the infantry is moving in, and the cavalry is going to go ahead and start flanking now. This is a pretty small force of Nords. I don't know why they even bothered attacking. They only outnumbered my garrison by a little bit. But they are still dangerous because their troops are pretty effective in close combat, so we'll need to be careful. But once we... Oh wow, we've already lost... Yikes. Yeah, see, these guys can be pretty tough if you're not careful. There we go. Now things are turning around. Ah, how did I not clip him there? Oh, somebody got him. Is that it? I think that's it. So we did lose a couple of people there, unfortunately, but it happens. And we rescued a bunch of forest bandits. I guess we'll take them. We can always throw them in garrison somewhere. Let's get you guys... you can stay there, actually. Let's see. Give me some more infantry. We'll put you up toward the top there. And let's level you up into... Vanguard. Well, I had a Rhodox Sergeant, but he died. So I guess the... Vanguard is the better way to go since they are still alive. And I'll take some Nord veterans prisoner. Alright, so we've received another peace offer, this time from Swadia. I will accept this one because this is going to give us more opportunity to focus on Rhodox. We can always, declare war on them later, but right now, they're sort of just in the way, and any territory I take from them I can't necessarily hold. So I think it makes sense to go ahead and do this. Alright, so the weekly budget is in, and we have made a nice little profit of nearly 9,000 dinars. Let's see, where's most of that coming from? It looks like our tariffs from Veluca and Yellen are coming in roughly even. at about 5,400, which is great. And the rents are actually very, very even as well, surprisingly. Let's see, our ironworks is not doing so great. Oh, that's right, because we are no longer at Warswadia, these aren't sequestered anymore. That's nice. Our dye works are both cranking out okay amounts of gold. Our tannerate of Valuka is not doing so great either. The dye works in the Serenade Sultanate is doing the best so far. And our 2 owned castles are actually giving me a little bit of money as well. And it looks like by far my greatest expense is on my own army. Although we're losing a bit to tax inefficiency as well, which is a shame. Anyways, I have more money than I really know what to do with at this point, so that's handy. As I take more towns, I'll continue to build investments in those, and I should probably start building other things as well, like prison towers and whatnot, because I do have the money to throw at it, obviously. Alright, so we are currently defending Vinecord Castle from some Nords who decided to attack it. I wasn't able to get there in time to stop them, so we're going to have to pull up inside and hopefully defend it. We are losing a lot of troops here, but so far so good. So I'm pretty much just holding this entrance by myself here. My men are doing most of the work over there. I'm just making sure nobody sneaks up this one. And the archers there are actually doing a lot of the work for me, as you can see right here. So we should have no problem holding this. We're doing really well so far. I just need to make sure nobody flows through here. And that's pretty easy to do with my Morning Star. Especially since I can pretty much just block their path. And unless they get a good hit on me like that, they can't really move me. There we go. Okay, and we appear to have been victorious. So let's see here. We did lose more men than I would have liked. 7 in total, including 2 knights and 3 longbowmen, which kind of hurts. And then let's see. The garrison lost 6 as well, so 13 in total. But the enemy lost quite a few, including all these lords here. Alright, so it's time for a little bit of revenge. I've caught a few of the Nord lords, that rhymes, that were attacking us and are now a little bit weaker. So we're going to see about defeating them here. Unfortunately, I'm on pretty good terms with a lot of these guys. But I can't just let them run around and attack me, even if we are sort of friends. So we're going to go ahead and attack. We've got them outnumbered. There is, I believe, 3 of them. But in total, they only have about 90 men, so this should be no problem. Alright, so we are beginning to engage, at least with our ranged characters. I'm going to go ahead and send in the infantry, and I'll have the cavalry start moving up on the flank as well. Got Victor with me. I don't know where Sir Astor is. Maybe he's wounded. Let's see. Cavalry, go ahead and charge from there. That's a pretty good angle. I, of course, forgot to get my lance back out, so I'll be fighting with my sword for the entirety of this battle. Let's see. Hopefully we can do this without taking too many casualties. I'm going to try to pick off some of their more elite troops, if I can help it. There goes one of our sergeants. That's unfortunate. I was way late right there. There we go. Let's try to get that guy. He's a bit too far away. How did that miss? My swings are not doing as much damage as I would like here. But I think we've got these guys on the ropes. What a mess. Are my archers even able to fight from here? Let's see, everybody can charge at this point. I think you guys have that under control. I hit him in the head and he did not go down. There we go. Clovis cut me off right there. Is that a rat? It's gotta be close. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so we took a few casualties there, but nothing too bad. It looks like we lost 2 of our sergeants. We do have quite a few of those guys, though. And let's see, Rayek managed to escape. Gerlad, I guess I'll let you go since we're on pretty good terms. And Dirigan escaped as well. So let's see, I rescued a bunch of robbers. I will take them and throw them in a garrison somewhere. And then I will grab, let's see, 4 of those veterans. And we have a veteran spearman ready to become another vanguard. And Sir Aster, while wounded, is ready to level up, so let's take care of that. Do I have any room? I should make room. This stuff's more valuable than this crap. 62. Yeah, that's still better than this. Oh, that wasn't. Okay, so let's take care of Sir Aster the Maid. What level are you currently at? 11. We're going to give him another point into, I guess, intelligence, just to make that a nice round 12, and then we'll finish off his agility and maybe start working on strength. So we'll go with a point there. I'll give him a little bit into tactics and a little bit into... I guess I'll give him some shield skill. It's not super important, but it doesn't hurt. So we'll make him a little bit better with that, and then I'll give him some one-handed weapon skill as well. Okay. So there we have that. I am going to leave all 10 of those robbers here. They should help ward off some of the lesser lords that like to attack me. And it looks like Olaf was trying to raid my village, but he's running away. Let's see if we can catch him. 3.5 versus 4. No, I don't think we will. Okay, so we've caught Olaf. He is not one of the Nordic lords that I am very friendly with. So, I guess we'll have to just defeat him then. Okay, so I have my archers sort of holding them in position while I move up across this river on the flanks. And that should allow me to basically get my army into position without having to fight through this little river here, which is always helpful. We'll start moving people in. Ah, boy. Alright, archers, I need you to retreat. But this actually works to my advantage, because they are going to get stuck in the water here. Although Clovis probably wasn't very smart by doing that. I'll do my best to protect the archers, but I don't think the enemy is going to be super ballsy in charge here. And as long as we can kind of slow them down, it'll actually work to our advantage, because they ran themselves into the water, which is exactly what I did not want to do. I'll just keep hacking away at these guys. Oh, I thought you were going to move closer, and you moved further. Where'd you go? There you are. Ah, getting in my way. Whatever, we got this. Oh, that's a lot of reinforcements. They're all peasants, though. Not any armor to be seen in that group. It's all tunics. Although we're still losing people. Let's see, archers, come back up here, where you can actually help out. Although you're probably all out of ammo. You know what, everybody charge. That way you guys can get into the melee. You got pretty good armor on. And more enemies have arrived. I'm moving way too slow here. I was lucky not to get shot off my horse right there. How did I miss him? There we go. Probably just a difference in elevation there, but I think we've got this one pretty much wrapped up. We took a few casualties, but since they did outnumber us, I think we did pretty well. I think that's the last guy right there. Yes, it is. Very nice. Okay, so I think that's the end of the Nord threat. Yeah, we did lose 3 more men, unfortunately. But the enemy was wiped out. Alright, so let's get you guys leveled up into infantry. Gonna need to replace those Gonna need to replace those sergeants that we lost. Let's see, you guys are kind of worthless. You're not worth very much either. So, what do we got here? Recruits, huntsmen. I think the Nord trained footmen are worth a little bit more. And then I guess I'll keep the crossbowmen. Okay, so the Nord threat in this area has been defeated. I'm gonna head to Ux's Call here and try to sell some stuff since I'm able to enter these cities again. And then I'll try to figure out where to go from there. Alright, so our friend Talbar here tried to take Grunwalder Castle for me while I wasn't looking. Or from me while I wasn't looking, so we're gonna run him down and defeat him as well. We're actually good friends with him though, so I'm gonna see about maybe converting him over to our side. So let's see. First of all, what's your temperament? Let's see. Okay. So how do you feel about Grabith? Of course. Well, I guess we have to fight then. Alright, so we're advancing under cover of our archers here. And I think I'm going to send the cavalry in now. They're going to be flanking in, it looks like, 2 rows off on the left there. We do need to watch out because they have quite a bit of pole arms, and that is pretty much my greatest weakness at this point. I didn't have enough speed going there. Somebody will get him though. Or his horse anyways. Okay, well, they got him. And thus the slaughter begins. Oh, get out of my way, man. Almost got me shot by a crossbow right there. Okay, who's left? I see some runners over here. Oh, I got the wrong guy. Whatever, I'll take it. Let's cut you down. I'll help out my friend right here. Oh, there you are. Got him. Okay. And couldn't quite hit him there. Where are these guys all coming from? I thought we had pretty much their main force defeated already, but they're still running out of that area. Ooh. My horse did not like that. Alright, well, everybody can charge at this point. Archers, do whatever you gotta do. No point in holding formation any longer. And I think that was pretty much a clean sweep right there. There he is, last guy. Cool, we got him. Alright, so... Oh, one of my knights was wounded. Not quite a clean sweep, but close. And we did rescue some prisoners. I will go ahead and recruit them, because I do have space in my party here. I don't particularly like taking on Rodok's troops, but in this case I think I will go ahead and do it just to fill out my party. And again, I can always dump them in a garrison somewhere, so there's really no reason not to take them on. I'll leave them at the bottom though. I don't want to get them mixed into my normal troops here. Hammermen, you guys stay up at the top. Right about there is fine. Okay. And let's grab up this loot now that I have room again. Okay, and I think that's where we're going to end it for today. I did want to mention before I end the episode that last time around I asked you guys for some suggestions as to some new series that we should take on or new mods that we should play. And so far I think I've got it narrowed down to about 2 mods. Basically, I had suggested a couple of settings, either like a fantasy thing or, well, I suggested fantasy. Someone else suggested something with muskets, and I do like that idea. We haven't really done anything with muskets on the channel, short of Gekukujo, and that only has like a very, very small amount of like any sort of firearm in it. But, so the 2 mods currently standing out are Fantasy Calradia and, the other suggestion was like a pike and shot scenario with you know, muskets and arquebuses or whatever. So the best mod I could find for that setting is Europe in Flames, which is set in, I believe, the 1500s, possibly the late 1500s, early 1600s. Uh, but that to me is going to be the best mod for that setting because it is set in, real world, well, real historical, like pike and shot era. Whereas the alternative would have been like Nova Atis, which is a great mod. However, that covers a pretty wide range of time periods. Basically, as you get later into the game and technology, you'll see more and more firearms. But in the early game, it's very similar to what we're playing here in Kingdom. And the reason I didn't want to do Nova Atis was for that reason, and also because there is a ton of stuff in that mod that I just don't think I could make the time to get to. There's a lot of like economic stuff that I don't think I would have time to deal with, especially if we're gonna do like a twice a week let's play. So I think Europe in Flames and Fantasy Calradia are gonna be the main two. I might throw up a straw poll or something on either this video or maybe another Warband video just to have you guys weigh in on which of those two you prefer. But we'll see. Anyways, before I ramble on too much, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Kingdom with you, and I look forward to seeing you guys back here for the next episode.